Hi! Welcome to episode 9 of Mind Blowers. I'm your host, Kevin Winterfield, and we've got a really great show for you. You're going to love it. This episode, we look at the system of systems. Wow, that sounds cool, right? I mean, the system of systems. You know, every complex system is made up of a bunch of subsystems, and you've got to get all those subsystems working right to get the bigger system work, and that's what we're working on here at IBM. Again, we don't deal with that little stuff. We deal with the big stuff, the big system. Systems of systems of systems. Yeah, that's what we'll be working on next year, systems of systems of systems. It's just awesome. We really know what we're doing here. Well, we'll look at how your phone can get you out of a traffic jam. That's just kind of nice. A new research project that's making a splash. How New York State uses tacos to collect taxes. An IBMer who was recently published in an academic journal. And a company that migrated their data center in just one weekend. And how researchers created a nano-sized map. From SWG and Sweden, making Swedish smartphones smarter. Don't you wish that you could get real-time information about traffic and related conditions on your phone? Well, researchers in KTH Royal Institute of Technology in Sweden are using IBM InfoSphere Stream streaming analytics software to model traffic flow through the city of Stockholm. The system analyzes data from global positioning systems, GPS, sensors mounted on nearly 1,500 taxicabs. They will soon expand this network to gather data from delivery trucks, stationary sensors, transit systems, pollution monitors, Pomeranians, and even weather stations. The massive amount of data is processed instantly, giving the city and residents real-time information on traffic flow, travel times, and the best commuting options. Using the system, a resident could send a text message listing their home and work location. The technology would instantly process the real-time traffic, subway, and weather information, and provide an anticipated travel times via your car or public transportation, giving people an accurate and instant view of the fastest way to get to work. Because getting to work fast is rockin' good, isn't it? We all want to get to work as fast as we can. I even dream in my dreams, and they're not nightmares, that I'm at work faster. So thank you, software group, for allowing me to get to work faster. I appreciate that. Now, from research making a splash. They've got this new research project. It's actually called Splash, and that's the code name, really. And it is making a splash because this technology simulates real-world interactions that influence human health and provide individuals, governments, and business with fact-based recommendations of actions to take and ones to avoid. See how this is like a system of systems? Because healthcare is not just your health, but there's a whole bunch of systems around you that need to be taken into account. IBM can do this better than anybody else. It's a platform that allows IBM researchers to use massive scale data analytics to piece together enormous collections of data from a variety of unrelated sources. Once this vast amount of information is combined, the researchers will create a tool to analyze cause and effect relationships that influence health. For example, to create an environment that helps people make healthier choices, Splash could simulate different scenarios that would show retailers the benefit to the retailer of putting a grocery store near a key transportation hub so that people without cars can get food from them rather than buying fast food, you see? So that helps out the retailer and helps out the citizen. That's smart. Double smart. For IBMers, making a difference is not limited to work with clients. Ozig Nazimoglu proved that IBMers can be stars of the academic field as well. Her article on risk dynamics in IT service delivery was recognized as a valuable contribution by Emerald Publishers. With this paper, she analyzes a rarely examined area of IT services, risk dynamics in IT service delivery from the provider's perspective. So congratulations, Ozig. That's a great accomplishment. Clap, 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 clap. Applause. You rock. Tacos from GBS. Did you know that IBM offers TACOS? TACOS stands for Tax Collection Optimizer System, which uses IBM's patented analytics technology to help governments find the most effective and efficient methods to collect taxes. The New York State Department of Taxation and Finance was an early adopter of TACOS. TACOS has handled 2.17 million events, evaluated 296,000 taxpayers, and recommended 194,000 actions. The system is expected to yield an additional $100 million in delinquent tax revenues over the next 3 years. It optimizes the collection actions of agents by taking into account the complex dependencies between business needs. Here's where the system of systems comes in. Look at this. It's looking at all these different systems and these different attributes, business needs, resources, legal constraints, and uses a variety of taxpayer data such as filing status, the amount owed, past payment history. The system develops a plan for collection from the entire population of delinquent payers. Smarter systems for a smarter planet from our pals at STG. Afrasam is an African corporation offering unique eco-cement products to help reduce the carbon footprint associated with paving streets in southern Africa. The company is very demanding of its IT suppliers and recently migrated from an Oracle database, yes, to IBM's DB2 data server software, and from HP servers to IBM's power system in just one weekend. Yeah. And by making the switch, the company achieved a 30% reduction in storage area footprint. That is mind-blowing, man. Ancient Egyptians once used chisels to etch text and drawing into stone. Well, IBM scientists have created a chisel of their own that is 100,000 times smaller than the tip of a sharp pencil to create nano-sized objects and patterns in both 2 and 3D. IBM researchers Dr. Urs Durig, Dr. Michael Despont, and Dr. Armin Knoll have developed a new technique for creating patterns and structures as small as 15 nanometers at very high resolutions and at 5 to 10 times less cost and less complexity than current methods. With this new method, the researchers use molecular glass to create a 25 nanometer high 3D replica of the Matterhorn. We all know what the Matterhorn is. It's the famous alpine mountain that soars 4,478 meters into the sky. They also created a complete 3D map of the world on a polymer. You see, we're doing important things here. Can you imagine, like, you pull that out, you're lost, you just pull out your 3D map on a polymer, and you say, "Hey honey, could you pass me the atomic force microscope?" Shouldn't we just ask somebody? No, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to find the Chuck E. Cheeses. Now give that to me. Down to the tiny. I think it's just around the corner. This map is so small that 1,000 copies could fit in a single grain of salt. This we'll go into a little bit of jazz here, and now we'll come back. This patterning technique opens new prospects for developing nano-sized objects in fields such as electronics, future chip technology, medicine, life sciences, and optoelectronics. There are huge, well actually small, possibilities, great possibilities. I love reading about the nano stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. We've finished up another great episode of Mind Blowers. Be sure to check out our Lotus Connections community. Join us for insider tips and special previews that you won't see anywhere else. And remember, if you're working on a mind-blowing idea or project or know someone who is, keep letting us know because you're fueling this episode. You're fueling this series. We love you so much. This is Kevin Winterfield signing out and saying, have a mind-blowing kind of day.